I think it's time to come back to this card because it's been a little bit since I've done a card discussion on cards coming up in newer sets. Today we're going to be talking about a card that has taken storm in the OCG because of the power level and the uses that it has, on top of other YouTubers like Joshua Schmidt talking about it. And it is a crazy Link 2 coming out of Age of Overlord, being SP Little Knight. She's a dark Link 2, left and right, warrior Link effect, and with 1600 attack. If this card is linked summoned using a fusion, synchro, exceed, and or link monster as a material, you could target one card on the field or in the graveyard, banish that card. Also, your monsters cannot attack directly for the rest of this turn. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can target up 2 monsters on the field, including at least one monster you control, banish both monsters into the end phase. You can only use each effect of SP Little Knight once per turn. This card has power creeped at all, Bystials and Nightmare Unicorn, even other things here and there, like Nightmare Monsters. SP Little Knight is an amazing card because most of the time you're going to be summoning it with the other :P monster being IP Masquerena, the other card in this whole entire equation. SP Little Knight is a powerful Link 2 because it does what Bystials do, and it's also a quick effect, double spot removal, and it comes back, which is very, very strong. Now, a lot of decks in the OCG, they're running anywhere from 1 to 2 of this card, and I can see it definitely translating over here as well, being a 1 of or 2 of, depending on what type of deck it is. Now, of course, you're going to run the other card being IP Masquerena because of how powerful it is. Now, given that you can quick effect, link this away on another monster into SP Little Knight, and have disruption of 2 forms, is very great. But also, it makes it where your opponent has to have an imperm or make sure to have a Dark Rule and no more, depending on what the instance is. So if it's starting out in the turn, imperm, you force the IP out or not. But also, you could just run Dark Rule and no more. Now, the other thing about this card, being a Link 2 is very, very useful, and you can use it itself and another monster to make it a second Little Knight, which is very broken in my opinion, and I could definitely see this card in the future getting hit possibly. But let's talk about on a price point of what it could be. So with how powerful this card is and how much hype there is, I could see it if it's an ultra rare, a $60, $70 ultra rare, but if it's a secret rare, it's probably going to be up in access code talker range of $100 to $120 per copy, because of how useful this card is and how much utility it has. Overall, SP Little Knight is one of the best Link monsters that has came out this year, and honestly, I cannot wait to see what players do with this, as this will be a big highlight for the YCS in Indianapolis. So if you want to have this for that event, go for it. This card is very, very powerful, along with things like the Diabellstar engine and just many other things that are coming out in Age of Overlord. But SP Little Knight is going to be the highlight of the set. It's, of course, we're going to have the Quarter Century Secret Rare because it is one of the selling factors of the set. But I want to know what you guys think of SP Little Knight down in the comments below. And anyways, I've been Boltabiter. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.